Good evening, everybody. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in tonight. What's going on? Let's see who we got here. We got Tom, Matt, the AC kid. You know what? Yeah, Gary, I'm a huge baseball fan. I played baseball my whole life, and football. What's up, Greg? I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm a huge Yankees fan, but I thought this was a pretty cool looking shirt. And I do like the Yankees. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm die-hard Yankees. Louisiana doesn't have a professional baseball team, so my teams are the St. Louis Cardinals and the Houston Astros. Tom, I'm not, man. I'm not a basketball guy. I'm a football and a baseball guy. I'm not a basketball guy at all. But anyway, I'm not this. I like the Yankees, but I'm not this die-hard Yankee fan. But the fact that I do like them, and I thought this was a pretty cool looking shirt, that's why I got the shirt. Like I said, I'm a Houston Astros fan. I was very excited to see them win the World Series. And I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. So, and unfortunately, I'm a huge college baseball fan. Obviously, LSU. And then here in Lafayette, we got ULL, the Raging Cajuns. So I love college baseball. Hey, you know what, man? It doesn't really matter. If it's your team, it's your team. If they suck, they suck. You still, dude, nobody has sucked worse than the Saints, before the Sean Payton, Drew Brees era is what I meant to say. And, but I've always supported them. Matt, how you doing? I see a couple guys comment that said they hope they're entered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the video up. I'm going to post a link in the chat to the video that you need to comment on. Here's the video. Mike, how you doing? All right, there's the link to the video. Your comment, you'll see everybody else's comment. It's hashtag Refrige Tech. Oh, you got your. Oh, that's good, man. Testo smart probes. Yeah, I've never got to fool with those. I heard they're good, but the range is not good. I didn't work today. I'm not on call. How you doing, Mr. Ken? Thank you for coming in. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for getting the group to over 1,600 members. So we're giving away the Amprobe meter tonight as well. Gary, spell it however you want. I can't take credit for spelling. I'm not going to tell anybody how to spell anything. Isaiah, how you doing? Rafa, I hope I said your name right. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Hey, as long as it says hashtag Refrige Tech, I really don't care how you spell Refrige. So as long as it says that, that's good. Because I mean, like I said, I'm no speller. So What I am going to do now, I have some comments under this video that don't say that, so I'm going to remove those. All the comments that don't say hashtag Refrige Tech, I'm going to remove those comments. There's only a couple. Oh, yep, that one. Let me remove that one. I'm also making sure that there's not double comments. Just bear with me, guys. All right, I think I got it. 115 comments. Wow, very cool. All right, guys, I got to catch up on the chat. Yeah, let me read the other ones. Oh, okay, cool. Rafa, I'm glad I said it right. Yeah, Christopher, don't do it in the live chat, man. If you scroll up, Christopher Hunt, if you scroll up in the chat, there's a link where you go leave that comment. Or I don't know if you're just trying to tell people how to spell it. You know, there's Matt T. That's my buddy that lives not far from me. I'm with you though, Tom. Unfortunately, here in Louisiana, none of the refrigerator. I mean, they sell Big Blue, and you can find Nylog, but as far as the coil cleaners and all that, the wet rag, nobody's got it here. The only refrigeration technology stuff I can find here is the Big Blue and a Nylog here and there. No, but I have, I kept a wet rag for myself, and I haven't got to try it yet, but I do plan on trying it. Yep, I work on a lot of high efficiency stuff now, which is fun. It's nice. It's nice it's a good change of pace. Yeah, we only got 24 people watching. We had more people watching than that on the damn pre-giveaway. I'm going to post it. Greg, how you doing? I'm going to post this link in the group again. Guys on Facebook are always like, let me know so I can win, but they don't pay attention to the I guess they don't pay attention to the feed enough, because I always post the links. Okay, let me get back to the chat now. AC kid, very little. We're mostly residential. Every now and then, though, a little bit of commercial. Yeah, me too, Gary. I want to get that new impact. I went to the Home Depot here, and I live in a big city. I mean, well, not big, like Houston or nothing, but much bigger than where I was. And I was very shocked to see that they did not have it. So I was upset. Glenn, you have to scroll down. I mean, it's there, man, dude. Other people have commented like crazy. The regular chat is there. Are you trying to do this on a phone or on a computer or what? I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes before we do the first drawing. Yeah, Greg. We mostly have 18. I'm sorry, XV20s out there, but the company I work for has a lot of previous equipment out there before the XVs came out. They have quite a few XL 16, 19, and 20i equipment out there as well. I haven't seen many XV18s. They mostly, when they do a variable, they always do the 20. But we recently took on Linux. Well, Gary, like I said, buddy, it's there because I'm sorry, Glenn. You might want to try to do it on a computer, because I mean, I could see it on my phone, but it's there. I mean, we've got 115 comments. It's there. We got one guy in the chat saying he's got no sound or video. He might need a refresh. You got it now. You know, Tom, I got very, what's up, Mike? How you doing? I got very familiar with Linux when I worked for that other company back in Alexandria, but not, they did a lot of single stage Linux. They did a lot of variable air handlers and furnaces with single stage outdoor units. I didn't really get to see a lot of the high end outdoor units with them. We are moving a lot of, I think it's XP20s. Yeah, XP20s. And a few XP25s as well. So let's see. The box cars. What are you talking about? You said you love Linux, especially the box car. Oh, you must mean the box coils. I'm sorry. Yeah, Matt. When I run across some TAMs, I will. I'm gonna try to do some video on them for sure. Ben, how you doing, sir? All right, we're getting a few more people in here now. Sorry, guys, I got some people texting me. Chris, how you doing? Robert, how's it going? To be part of the giveaway, if to enter the win, I'll post the link in the chat again. Yes, Matt, that's perfect. Frank, there's the link to the video that you need to comment on. Yeah, I appreciate it, Greg, but I do have a book on that. Too, Joseph, I'm going to give away some refrigeration technology stuff. Since the group got to 1,500, and then I also said that if the group got to 1,600 members, I'd give away this Amprobe meter, and it did. So I'm going to give away this Amprobe meter as well. It's called HVAC Brotherhood is the name of the Facebook group. Michael Russell, comment hashtag Refrige Tech on that link I just put. I agree with that, Gary. Where did he go? Oh, the Ravens are looking at getting him. Okay, I got you. All right, AC Kid, I'll get to that as soon as possible. Nobody cares about the Cowboys, William. Yeah, Chris. Well, man, a lot of maintenance right now. lot of maintenance, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not, not very talkative, but when I'm here by myself, I talk to you guys in the chat, which I love doing. Absolutely, Cowboys suck. Gary, they're talking about it. They haven't pulled the trigger yet, but that's what it looks like. But anyway, Chris, we're doing a lot of maintenance right now, but we have so many maintenances that it keeps us busy. But the no cool calls were coming in, but then all of a sudden the weather just like it went back to cold again. So if it ever, I don't know what the deal is with the weather. Robert, I have not heard any. I mean, other people might know, but I have not heard of any manufacturer that is going to, that has said publicly, yeah, we're going to put valves on our condensers and our evaporators with no bails for the Zoomlock. Other people might know more about that than I do, but no, I have not heard anything from any manufacturer. Now, I will say this. The best brand right now that I have heard from other people, and that now that I'm working on a lot of it, for the Zoomlock, when you cut the bail off, that still leaves you a lot of room, is Trane and American Standard. Trane and American Standard, they have long tubing before the factory bail coupling, whatever you want to call it. The Zoomlock guys call it the bail, the swage, the coupling, whatever you want to call it. When you cut the bail or whatever you want to call it again off of a Trane or American Standard, you still have plenty of room to get a Zoomlock fitting on there, unlike other brands. With Carrier, ICP, Ream, and a bunch of other ones. What's up, Curtis? They don't give you much room after you cut. But with Trane and American Standard, you still got plenty of room after you cut the bail off. So, let's see. Robert, do you work for yourself or you work for somebody else? And also, what does your company that you work for sell? What equipment? It's pricey for sure. It's a good tool though. Even though I'm not involved in none of that anymore, and they're not a sponsor, I have no reason. A lot of people say, are you just saying that because they sponsor? But that's not the case anymore. Yeah, it's a great tool. It really is. It's a great tool. Gary, it goes by the size. I think like a 7/8 elbow is like $25, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Somewhere in that area. Ream, yep, Ream's good stuff, but that hey Ted Cook's in the chat. Everybody, anti DIY HVAC. Ted says he would Zoomlock inside and braze outside if he had the tool. I did that a lot, Ted. There was a lot of units that I had plenty of room on the evaporator on, and I would Zoomlock the inside, but sometimes I would just braze the outside. So Ted is diehard train. I'm sure he's happy to see me working on so much and train equipment and working for a train dealer. Yeah, Ted does have some good videos, and he's also got some good giveaways on his channel as well. I'm service, Ted. I don't install it. And we are a Linux dealer now too, and well, not me, but they've been putting in a lot more. The install crew's been putting in a lot more Linux than they have train lately. All right, well, we got about 50 people watching, so we're going to go on ahead and give away the refrigeration technology stuff. Sorry about that. You know, Ted, I'm glad you said that, man. I always wondered that if you had to get away from train, I've always wanted to ask you that. If you just absolutely had, for some ungodly reason, which I know it's not going to happen, but just hypothetically speaking, if you had to get away from train, I always wondered where you would go, and you said you would, and you just said that it would be Linux. Can you tell us why? Why would it be Linux? Matt, if you win for the Amprobe drawing, you can. We're going to draw for the refrigeration technology stuff first. Yeah, that's what I hear, Ted. I hear Linux has really good high efficiency equipment. Oh, look at Ted giving ICP some good compliments. On my TV. Yeah, Linux has a very well-known name. That's very true. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and give away the refrigeration technology prize. Let me share my screen here. Okay, I see the screen has popped up on y'all's end. So we're going to load up the comments. We have 116 comments. All right, the winner of the refrigeration technology stuff is Jose. I think that's how you say his first name, Gascon. His comment was hashtag refrige tech, and he said, "Yeah, late, but better late than never." I'm gonna write his name down. Hopefully, he'll watch this video, and he'll contact me to claim his prize. Jose, if you end up, you got a few days to get in touch with me. If you end up watching this, you can contact me. Just email me at hvacafterdark@gmail.com. I'm still using that email for this. hvacafterdark@gmail.com. All right. Well, he wins the refrigeration technology stuff. Here in a minute, I'll let you guys chat, and I'll talk to you guys, and then for a few more minutes, and then we'll do the next Amprobe. No problem, Corey. Thank you guys for participating. You got the field piece. I'm guessing you have the SC57 mic, and you're asking, is the blur? You mean the flur? Yes, AC Kid. In a few minutes, I'm going to give away this Amprobe meter. The guy that just won some refrigeration technology stuff. Corey, that's a good question. Maybe some guys in the chat have. I've never used the field piece charging tent. That's funny, Eric. I didn't do that. The customer did, because I told him, I was like, look, man, I got to get to that coil. I don't know what you want to do with your wall here. And I said, you call us back. And he was like, nah, man, fuck it. And he just started fucking ripping his sheetrock down. Sorry, I went silent there. I was reading the chat. And because he's like, I fucking hate sheetrock. I was going to tear it down anyway. And he just started hammering down his sheetrock. So he did that. I didn't do that. No, he wasn't mad at all. I didn't. And that was somebody else in the comment section of that video was oh, well, you charge him for a leak search. We did not charge him for a leak search. Even though that the refrigerant looked good, the company still wanted, and I wanted to do just to make sure nothing was leaking. There was no charge for it at all. And he was not upset at all that I didn't find the leak. He was glad that I took the time to make sure. So Mike, I don't use a Bluetooth meter, so to me, it's not.
Well, I need to find the diapers. I'm looking for the diapers. I can't find them. Anne Marie, you have to stay poopy until Mama gets back.
Well, everybody knows that y'all are talking about leak detectors. I use the H10 Pro. So say hi.
Hi.
Yep. The H10 is just a go-to for me. The company provides us with field piece leak detectors. I think it's the SRL8, the one you guys are talking about. I tried to use it one time because of the extension cord issue, because I have the H10G and I didn't have my cheat cord with me. But I couldn't do it. I ended up stretching out an extension cord. I mean, I know a lot of you guys in there like these other leak detectors, and hey, to each his own. Okay, to each his own. But for me, it's the H10. So to me, I mean, nothing beats the H10. Well, Corey, you should you can go to True Tech Tools. You know, they have the H10 Pro for less than $700. I believe it's $5 something on their website. Gary, they do provide some stuff, like the big, your big stuff like your torch and your vacuum pump, recovery machine, blah blah blah, all that big stuff. No, baby, don't write on that. Well, here, go ahead. Uh-oh. But oh, you're in Canada. I got you. Anyway, and they will provide you with a meter and stuff like that, but I use my own stuff. Like I have the field piece SC640. It's right under the 660. So I prefer to just use my own stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, he provides the, which I use his vacuum pump, his torch, his recovery equipment, all that. But as far as hand tools and stuff, I prefer to use my own. Yeah. But a Corey 700 Canadian, what is that? US. Matt, we all have dye on the truck, but I don't use dye. When you have an H10, you don't need dye. Now, I'll hear the other guys that work with us, they'll say, "Oh, well, I couldn't find it with the leak detector, so I put some dye in it." But I've never had to use dye since I've had the H10. So, No, I mean, yes, we have dye on the truck, but I don't use it. I never used it when I worked for myself. So Matt, I know you work. We work in the same area. If you ever go on a unit that has our sticker on it, and there's dye in it, it wasn't me. Mike. Fluke. I use Fluke meter leads, Mike. Fluke meter leads to me are the best. Christopher, I do not have one. No, sir, I do not. Oh, that's interesting, Corey. Very interesting. Sounds like it. Yeah, I don't use it. I'm never been a fan of dye. Just like I don't use leak stop, stop leak, whatever you want to call it. And our company doesn't use it either. Thank God. We don't have any of that on the truck. Thank God. So no, not a fan of leak stop or dye. You know, if you've got a good leak detector, especially if you have the H10, then you don't need dye. Absolutely, Ted. I couldn't agree with you more, Ted. A stop leak is a joke. I have never been a fan of it. I've actually never used it. Well, I take that back. I did, Mike, but it broke. It was good, but it broke on me. And I take that back. I think I did use leak stop when I first started. Because when I first started, everybody knows I was trained by my father, but my dad's never been a fan of it either, not at all, and always told me to stay away from it. But we had this one customer that knew about it when I first started, and that's been about 15 years ago. And we put it in for her or him or her, and but other than that, I've never used it. Mike, I hate to hear that, man. Stop leak is just it's a joke. Like Ted said, it's a joke in all capital letters. You're pretty much just robbing the customer. Kenneth, is that a statement, or are you asking me if that's? I mean, what is the? I mean, I don't understand. A lot of guys like dye. I did, Mike. I actually have a new Megohmmeter. It's Amprobe. Amprobe sent it to me. I can't remember the part number on it, but I'll have to do a video on it for sure. Yeah, but I mean, Mike, in my opinion, that's the same thing. I mean, honestly, the stop leak in the commercial coolers and freezers and stuff. I mean, is it really helping? I wouldn't think so. That's a good question, Corey. You know, Ted's got a pretty decent sized company. Ted, what uh do you oh he's got okay, there you go. He's got several H10s. Okay. Oh, I see my kid. She's sitting in a toy box. I know. She's something else. Yeah, of course you trust a Megohmmeter. I mean, you know, there's sometimes your regular meter will not detect continuity to ground. Yeah, I very much trust a Megohmmeter. What kind of yellow jacket leak detector did you buy, Ted? How you doing, Excalibur? What? There's no batteries in it. Here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get me some more water real quick, and then when I come back, we'll give away the Amprobe. I've been on for almost an hour already, so. Yeah, I agree with you. With Meal Tech Air Conditioning, who is also a good friend of mine. 69-336. Is that an AccuProbe, Ted? Is that a Yellow Jacket AccuProbe? Michael Russell, Megohmmeters. The field piece one is relatively cheap. I'm not field piece. Okay, thank you, Ted. Not field piece. Damn it. The Subco. The Subco, I can't remember what the number on it is. It's got the lights on it. You know, the green light, the orange light, and the red light. But it won't read under 20 ohms. So I actually have a new one from damn it, I can't think tonight. Amprobe that'll read, you know, all the way. You hold the test button. There's one made by Reed. I think it's like the 5500 or 5600 made by Reed. They make a really good Megohmmeter. Amprobe is Fluke. You know, is owned by Fluke. Same thing as Fluke. Fluke also makes a really good Megohmmeter, but you're going to pay for those. They're really expensive. I'll do a video on my Megohmmeter that I have from Amprobe for you guys. Yeah, I agree with Brent. I like a Megohmmeter that shows you, you know, an actual number, a value, not just lights. You know, because the Subco will only light up bad and to 20. I want to see below that, because even I've mega ohmed some compressors where the light came up red at 20 and the compressor was still running. So that's not a dead short to ground. I want to see the actual value, the number. So I would have to agree with that. Now the one I got from Amprobe is really nice. I mean, it's damn near identical to a Fluke. I mean, it is a Fluke. It's the same thing as Fluke. It's very nice. I'll have to do a video on it for you guys. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go get me some more water here. So I'll and after that we'll give away the Amprobe, because I'm working on an hour here already. Yep, that's it. The M500 from Subco. Okay, I'm gonna reload, get the comment picker brought back up. All right, guys. Brian, how you doing? As soon as I can see that the blue screen has popped up on the YouTube, because there is a short delay or lag. Okay, I see it now. We're gonna paste. We're gonna reload these comments, and we are gonna select a winner. All right, guys, this is for the Amprobe ACD 14 Pro. Oh, wow, Mr. Ken. Sweet. Mr. Ken. He has been following myself and a bunch of other guys for many, many years. Very cool to see that he has won something. I believe he's here. Mr. Ken is a really nice guy. Yep, he's here. How you doing, buddy? Mr. Ken, email me at hvacafterdark@gmail.com. Yeah, I knew he was here earlier. He has been following us, not just me, but so many other people here. Such a nice guy for many years. Very cool. That's cool right there. I like that. Matt, I saw your comment earlier. I mean, really, I haven't worked on a whole lot of EEVs. I mean, I'm not a lot of them, so I can't sit here and tell you that I have all this experience with them, because I don't. Yeah, it's a good meter, for the price. For the price, this is a great meter. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Thank you. Not going to sit here and say that it's, the most fancy meter out there. It's not, it's definitely not the Cadillac of your meters, but it's a great meter. And the price on it is fantastic. All right. Well, I know Mr. Ken saw that he won. And our other winner, I'm writing them down right now, was Jose Gascon, I believe is how you say his name. I might be butchering his name, but I'll give him a few days to get in touch with me. Hold on, guys. Just bear with me. I'm going to write this down. All right. So here's the next thing. Before I shut down the HVAC After Dark podcast, we had started a new series where we were helping out new technicians. And I had got a few items. So I was going to get more, but since I shut all that down, I haven't requested anymore. Even though I'm not podcasting anymore, I still have people that are willing to help me out. So we'll get on to that more. But I am going to do, at least for right now, one more giveaway for these new technicians, because I have a couple items left that were sent to me for that purpose. So just let me grab them. All right, guys. So here is 3 things that I have left. Actually 2. And then the other one is just something that I have. I have like 3 of them. No. Yeah, 2 or 3 of them. So I'm going to give one of them away. And it's brand new. I've never even used it. I have a UEI infrared gun. And I have a second Fluke 902 HVAC clamp meter. This is not the 902 FC. This is the regular 902, but it's still a badass meter. Still a great, great meter for HVAC. And the last thing that I have is very handy little tool. It's made by Gentech. It's a variable speed motor tester. It's got, now it won't test every single. There are, like, some of these newer variable speed motors, it doesn't have the plugs for those. So basically what you do is you take these 2 alligator clamps and you hook one to common and one to red. And you leave your high voltage plug plugged into the motor. You unplug the low voltage one. And you've got 2 different kind of plugs. You've got the 5 the four prong plug. I know that's kind of hard to see on the web camera. And then it also has the 16 prong plug. Mr. Ken, that was HVAC after dark at gmail.com. So that's another thing I'll give away. So when this video is over, that's funny, Ben. So after this video ends, after I shut it down, guys, new technicians only, please. New technicians only. And when I say new technicians, I mean 3 years and under. 3 years and below. Leave the comment, hashtag new tech. That's it. That's all you got to do. Hashtag new tech. And we'll do that giveaway. I don't know when. Probably 2 weeks from now. If I decide to do it sooner, I will let you guys know. Not in the live chat, guys. Wait till the video's over. So, but yeah, there's your hashtag. Hashtag new tech. And you'll be entered to win the gun, the Fluke 902 meter, and the variable speed motor tester. All right, now, Curtis. All right, guys. I believe I'm going to shut this thing down. I appreciate you tuning in. Congratulations to Mr. Ken on winning the Amprobe, and on Jose for winning the refrigeration technology stuff. I did not see him in the chat, but hopefully he will watch this video and he will contact me. And Jose, if you're watching and it's later, email me at hvacafterdark@gmail.com and I'll send you the stuff. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, Ted. I appreciate it. Guys, you can go check out Ted's channel, Anti DIY HVAC. He's got some good stuff, and he also does great giveaways. Yep. I hope everybody has a happy Easter, and I hope everybody had a great Good Friday yesterday. So be safe, and remember. Yep, absolutely, Greg. Got to put the kids to bed. If you're a new technician 3 years or under, I'm about to shut the video down. Once this video loads to my YouTube channel, leave a comment, hashtag new tech, and you're entered to win this this Fluke 902 FC, this UEI infrared gun, and the variable speed motor tester. So, happy Easter, everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for commenting. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.